Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I would like to address a clock spring issue, as you can see on my Jeep Liberty, but here in Europe called Cherokee KK 2008-9. I guess 2008 based on the VIN. So to be honest, this is not my first attempt about for this issue, because long story short, I bought this car about a year ago. An issue was already present, and the previous owner told me that he has already ordered new clothes spring from US via eBay. So we agreed that he will deliver it to me once he have it at home. So he really did, because I paid for that as well. But I did a mistake because I was kind of ignoring this issue for how long? Yeah, for a year almost. And I decided to, yeah, I know I was stupid, definitely, driving this car, even not very often, but with these issues. As you can see, we have ESP and airbag and some other stuff blinking, and or just you can see the light on the dashboard. So then, I had to go for the yearly inspection, so I finally decided to change the clock spring. But yeah, I was really surprised when I have everything dismantled and I tried to put a new clock spring. I found out that the new one is missing the third connector, which should be here. And this one is used for ESP, like angle sensor, because I have Liberty Limited, which also has ESP. So, and even on this back side, it's a bit different compared to the original one, which is here. So this kind of sucks, but yeah, it's my mistake, my bad. So it was in December 2023, right before the Christmas time. So I tried to find a new clock spring on the eBay, but a lot of sellers were not responding, or they told me that this will not fit my car. Even the ESP was present because of some differences. uh, Even I provided my VIN, it should fit, but I really didn't want to take a risk and again pay some money and face the same issue again. But right after the Christmas, I found one seller here in Europe, but selling the original Mopar parts manufactured in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. But he was also not really responding for 2 weeks, maybe because of Christmas time and at that. But after New Year, I guess it was 9th of January, he responded if it's still valid, and it was because I really didn't found another seller who was able to answer or send me the correct part. And from that point it was really quick. He confirmed that it will fit. If not, I can return, which is also fine. I provided my VIN. He said it should fit my car. So I ordered and I got it in 5 working days, which is fantastic. I got it on Wednesday, now it's Saturday. I have time because I really couldn't get into this job during the week, because I really have to drive every day, pick up my younger son from the school and such stuff. So I guess, and I really hope today I will finally fix this issue. So finger crossed. Okay, so with the engine shut it off, uh, if you are going to work on the airbag stuff, what I've learned is that you really need to disconnect the battery. Even I saw some people not doing that, but I will not take the risk. I will do it the same way like last time. So I will disconnect negative cable from the battery, isolate it, and then wait at least 15 maybe even half an hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I will see. I have some other stuff to do, and then start dismantling all this stuff and hopefully fixing this issue. So let's go and disconnect the negative cable. Should be 10 millimeter. Okay guys, so 30 minutes gone, and let's start with dismantling this thing. First of all, you need to undo the bottom and the top part here. There should be like 2 Torx 20 screws and 1 Phillips screw if I'm not mistaken. So let's have a look. Last time I didn't have Torx 20 long enough, so I have to a bit, you know, play with some adapters, but now I've bought this simple screwdriver having Torx 20, so this should work. So Torx 20 here. Okay, you can see you really need a pretty long screwdriver to undo these screws. So eventually I was wrong. There are 3 Torx 20 screws. I forgot the shorter one and 2 which are a bit longer. And yeah, I have this magnetic bobble because my wife says always, you are fixing stuff but every time you lose at least 1 screw. Yeah, but she's apparently partially correct. But yes, with those screws out, I should lower the steering wheel and remove this. I don't want to really broke something, but have to be gentle, but also okay. Top part out of the way. Now the bottom part. Here we have the further. one was problematic last time as well. In order not to break something, you have to be really, I don't want to make more trouble than I have, so I don't know, somehow you have to put it out in some way. I guess it was much difficult to get it back last time than pulling it out. Okay, so eventually I have it now. Okay, so let's put this apart and put it away. And yeah, the most important thing here, I guess, is disconnect the battery, the negative cable, but also starting with your wheels pretty straight, because this might then cause a lot of troubles when installing new one. You might have everything like out of order, but this is partially correct, because if you even start with the wheels pretty straightforward, you then need to a bit you know, turn your steering wheel in order to get those clips to remove this airbag, but I will show you shortly. But yeah, let's make sure we have wheels okay. I guess we are good. So there is a tool which you can buy, but I didn't really have time for that, so I found this old broken screwdriver and just use some heat and, you know, made this one. So this should work. I should really do it a bit longer, but last time I was able to do it, so hopefully this time I will be able as well. So there should be like 3 holes. One is on the bottom. Okay, that's the one. Now this one is okay, and then this one. Okay, second one, just the last one. Okay. So it was a bit tough, but now you should get your steering wheel back to the right position, so you have your wheel straight. And now we have basically airbag here, so we have to disconnect those 2 connectors, which They're pretty small, of course. But one and the second one. So let's put this away. Okay, so before removing this bolt, which is 30mm bolt, it's good to remove this connector, which is connected to the clock spring. Okay, like this. So now we should undo this screw, which is holding basically the wheel, steering wheel. Last time I tightened it to the specifications, so 50 newton, something like that. Okay, so it was stuff. I'm a bit worried about this steering wheel because I noticed that when I'm driving, when my steering wheel is completely straight, I don't really go straight. So not sure if this is somehow related to the clock spring or I need to do some adjustments to the geometry or something like that. So now maybe the harder part, to remove the steering wheel itself. I saw people having this special tool to pulling it out, but last time I did it like this. I basically removed the screw, then put it back on few threads, and then just basically try to pull it out, something like that. Okay. Whew. So these are two connectors from the clock spring itself. Let's put this back as well. Okay, so now you can see the clock spring itself. So I really hope I won't need it back, but in case I will, here on the new one there is a clip which basically prevents this from spinning, so I will just use a bit of tape, have it in place, but hopefully the new part will fit. So if I remember correctly, I need to remove, yes, on the back there are some Phillips screws. This one, no, this is Torx actually, sorry, my bad. I guess I will need, so 20. So one, and there's second Phillips as well. Torx 20. Not sure what I have with this Phillips. So the second one on this side. Okay. And now we should remove this one. And this is also the Phillips one, which I was always referring to. So this one here as well. Okay. And I guess that's all. There are some clips on the back, so I guess you need to get rid of this one. Is there something else? I'm not sure. Ah, another Phillips. Yes, holding this thing here. So for the right part as well. So this should come out now. Okay, yeah, that was the one holding in place. Now the second one. I really don't want to break anything, so I'm trying to be gentle and careful as... Okay, and there is still one screw there, which is also Torx 20. Okay, and okay, Torx 20. Good. I will disconnect this one because I'm worried it will fall, something like that. I really don't want like any further damage. So let's put this here, and now we should be able to get this out. Is there still something holding it? Ah. Okay, so on the back side 3 connectors, and now you can see what I was referring to at the beginning of the video. This is the part I've got from the previous owner, and you can see some differences here definitely, and we are definitely missing this 4-pin connector for the ESP, for the angle sensor it's called, but I guess it's for ESP if you have it. So that's it, I guess. My bad if I really was doing it right after I bought the car. I guess I should be able to get at least money back from the owner and order a new one, but yeah, my bad. I will try to sell it definitely because it is a new part. It will fit Cherokee, Liberty and some other Jeeps or maybe Chryslers, something like that, with 2 wires, with this 6-pin and 4-pin connectors without ESP. So yeah, heavy. So now the only thing left is disconnect those connectors like this and like this. Okay, this didn't move really, but so this is the old broken part. I was trying to look for the new one based on this, but I was not really successful. But then based on the win, because even if they state that it will fit your car, there's difference that you might have the exact same car with the year, everything should fit, but eventually you don't have the ESP and it will not fit. So that was my case, I guess. So let's put the new part. So this is now original Mopart, made in Mexico, I hope. It seems like this. And yes, assembled in Mexico. Okay, so some other part, I guess this did the newest revision. It's Mopar, I really hope it will fit. Let's try to compare it with the old one real quick. Yeah, there's some plastic difference, but over here on the this is not the correct part. This one. So yeah, but still some difference. But on the back we have this missing connector here, and yeah, there is a difference here. This is now visible, this wheel, but I don't think that's the issue. I really hope so. And this is the safety clip, which you should not remove until you have your wheel back with the screw tighten up to the specific value, and then you can remove it. So really be careful not to remove it further, so it won't really spin. Okay, so first connect those connectors back. So the 4-pin, 6-pin, now also having this ESP 4-pin again. And you can see here those small things which are now then holding the clock spring on the place. So put it back. I guess where is this thing? Over here, and also okay. Now in place nicely. So now let's put those Torx screws back. So one should go here. I'll probably speed it up because it's the same like I'm doing it, but yeah. Okay, because it would be much easier to use this in this place. Then normal screwdriver, tight but not too tight to damage something like that. Okay, and the last should go, it was here. Okay, now I guess it's time to put those guys back, so they should fit in here. You can see. I hope I don't have again a problem with it. Okay, no, it's in there. So one back. Should connect this connector back as well. Okay. Now just like this. Okay. I guess this is it. Because there is one connector on the back. So okay. And now those screws. Yes. Okay. Okay, with this in place, it's pretty nice. It's there, so we can now remove this part. Just be sure. Can't really see. I guess I should remove this one first, or not sure now. Okay, so like this, and now we can remove this and put the connector back. Okay, nice. So only missing part is the airbag itself. We have this connector in place. This one has been not disconnected, so we have to connect the black connector, yellow one, and we are good to go to put it back. I was a bit struggling last time, but I guess I should do it like all three at the same time, so they will eventually go back in place, all those, basically here, here and here. Sorry for the bad lighting, but I was looking for this small screw, and eventually in the winter, you know, get dark pretty early. So let's try this guy. Okay, finally. So yeah, you have to do it like in one motion, but I'm not that good. So last part is put like the top part and the bottom part. Get back 3 screws and we are good to go. Connect the battery back and hopefully having this issue away, really. So I will not film this because I'm pretty sure I will struggle with this one, so let's see you in a couple of minutes, hopefully. Hi guys, so welcome back. As you can see, it's already dark. It's evening because yeah, the hard part for me was putting back those two covers, the bottom one where the ignition is and the top part. I somehow couldn't get them. Hi guys, welcome back. Yesterday I was able to put the top and the bottom cover back, but eventually it took me a bit more time than I expected. I'm not sure why, because first time I did it just really easy, but yesterday I was a bit struggling with that. So, but once I did it, I was just about to shoot the final video, but my camera battery just died out. So here I am the very next day. Short summary, so I put those two covers, connected the negative cable to the battery, and I started the engine, but I was really shocked that I saw those lightning still flashing. I guess I reviewed yesterday the videos which I shot yesterday, and I guess at the beginning you haven't really seen my dashboard and all those uh, icons, let's say. But what I saw yesterday after the installing the new clock spring and starting the engine basically was that I still can saw this ESP icon, but this one disappeared once I basically moved with my steering wheel. But the small icon ESP bus, which was flashing and beeping like crazy even before, was still there. So I was like, okay, something is wrong. I like repeated the start. I basically shut it off and started the engine at least 2 times, but still the same. ESP just disappeared, but this one was still on. So I was thinking maybe it needs a quick ride, and luckily that was the case. Right after I started driving the car, everything just disappeared and there was no flashing, no beeping on the dashboard. So today I will just go and start again if that's the case and we really fixed the issue yesterday. Huh? Okay, and they are gone. So yeah, it seems that we fixed the issue, because yesterday those icons were still there, especially this one which is not visible now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, give it thumbs up, subscribe, it's up to you, and see you next time. Thank you.